This is Tailgate Talk, presented by Tarpon Blue.
Let's take a ride. In this series, we're going to show you everything Texas and its surrounding southern states has to offer, right here from our very own tailgate.
We'll take you from life on the farm and the ranch to the big city lights. This is Tailgate Talk. Come along for the ride. Hi, I'm Katie Abrameit, and welcome to this week's episode of Tailgate Talk. We're in Geronimo, Texas, with Tammy Harborth and Joey Van Hecke, and we're going to talk to Tammy a little bit about her store, the Grain Bin Cafe and Store. I hear y'all are celebrating a special anniversary this year, Tammy.
Yes, 14 years this past Monday, May 1st. I've been open for 14 years.
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
Yes, yes.
So, Tammy, I have a question. How did y'all get started?
That's a great question, Joey. It was a vision of mine when I was pregnant with my second child. I didn't want to be away from her and my first one. So my husband and I purchased this building, and I worked in the restaurant business when I was in high school for the Gerke family. And just a vision of mine, dream come true. I love it. A lot of our customers are family now. Small business out in the cornfields. Never thought that I would be this successful. From the ground up, I opened this, my husband and I opened this, and just very, very proud, very happy, very humbled by the support that we get from the community, not only Geronimo, but Sabine, New Braunfels, everywhere really. So.
And you guys obviously are more than just a restaurant, so can you explain a little bit about the other stuff that you guys offer here?
Sure. My whole concept when I opened was to kind of do like a Cracker Barrel type thing. So I have a cute little store, boutique in the front, so people can shop while they're waiting on their food. And I have live music on Friday nights, some Saturday nights. Family environment, we don't charge. It's always free because I have 3 children. I know if it's free, it's fun, families will come out, you know, because things are so expensive these days. So I have a beer garden outside, a dance floor, live music, a kids play area. And this is kind of a hub for like the Navarro kids. They come before their dances and stuff and have dinner and everything. And so I only have 13 tables. And with all the growth coming out here, people said, you have to enlarge. I said, no, I'm not. But I love it. It's all home cooking. Hand-breaded chicken fried steaks. Hand-breaded catfish, salads, homemade desserts. I have a lady that's been baking for me for years, and we also bake in-house too, but everything is homemade. You can't get our food anyplace else.
Awesome.
I think that's one of the nice things about coming here is it is a smaller building and a smaller restaurant. Like you said, you only have 13 tables, but when you come in, you usually know people in here. 1, and 2, it's like sitting down at your table at your house and you can just order something to eat and you know it's going to come out and it's going to be good. And you can sit with your family and your extended family, your friends from all over the area, and sit down and eat.
You know, my customers have seen my kids grow up. My oldest is graduating this year. Like Sheriff Swicky comes in here every Thursday, brings his team in. The fire marshal, they come in weekly, and we just, you know, we love our customers. We treat them like family. When I opened, I was pregnant with my 3rd child, and back in my office, my kids would sit back there because I had 3 kids under 5. So they would sit back in my office. I would have my employees or my friends, please go watch the kids while I'm working or whatever. But it's just turned out, I thank God every day that I get to come to do this.
Right.
I can wear shorts. I can wear, T-shirts and my tennis shoes. Very relaxed, very, and Susan always tells me I'm too loud. But
that's part of the charm.
Right. But as you can see, everything in here, I love to go to estate sales. I love to go to garage sales.
Sure.
So everything in here is vintage.
And I know the ladies' restroom, because I've been in there, has a little special flair. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, when I opened, this was a house, so I made it a business. So it was a bathroom with a shower. I'm like, it's going to cost too much money to take that out. So I always said, if I open up a restaurant, I'm going to put flamingos in there. And so there's so many customers that come in that we just love it, and we forget to go to the bathroom because you have so many rules. Because I say, don't touch my flamingos, they might fly away. If you want something, just ask me for it. But so every time customers come and they go traveling and stuff, they find a flamingo, they know they put it in there. So I always say, there's something new in there, go find it.
That's cool.
It's kind of like a hidden picture with flamingos.
Oh,
in
and
there.
another thing, all the wood and the tin are off our ranch.
Okay.
We've tore down barns and stuff, and so that's really too what has made it like a home for us. It means a lot.
Yeah. Well, and I noticed you have a lot of like pictures. You have family pictures. You have community pictures. It just feels like very welcoming. Just come in and you can maybe see pictures of people that you know or of your family or things like that.
We've done countless fundraisers, benefits for people in the community that have had cancer, have had house burned down, just numerous things. And my restaurant's still open, but I let them serve food, have auctions,
Right.
have everything, because I support. Because you never know when it's going to be turned on you. And this year I've had breast cancer, and so you just never know. So always volunteer, always give back to your community, because you never know
Right.
when it's going to be your turn, and you better pray it's not.
Right.
But we've had countless events out here that you can make $1 every day, but giving back and helping people
Right.
is what makes your heart
Well,
happy.
I think that's something that the community has shown to you too. They've given you a lot of support. I feel like this last year, and that's because you've given them a lot of support. And I mean, with your business as well, being open 14 years, that shows a lot as well for a restaurant, especially.
Well, during COVID was tough because we had to close the dining room down. So I have a to-go window. When I had my 3 little ones, I would drive 30 miles to get good food, not fast food.
Right.
If they had a to-go window, because it's hard to get kids out of car seats. So I said, if I ever do this, I'm going to have a drive-up window. It's been so successful. So during COVID, when the dining room was closed, I try to keep all my full-time employees. I'm like, if we're not busy, please clean.
Right.
I want to keep a roof over y'all's head as much as I can. Every person that came through that window, because I've supported the community, I would take a picture. Joey, smile. Small business strong. I would take a picture of every person coming through and post it. People being thanked is worth $1 million.
Yes.
So that to-go window, I'm like, heck, I don't even have to open the dining room anymore. It was just so awesome.
Yeah.
The support I got, I was overwhelmed.
Yeah, I bet so.
Overwhelmed. Because you didn't know what tomorrow was going to bring with all that COVID stuff.
Right.
But
Right.
sorry, I'm emotional.
No, that's okay. But it just shows how much you care. Well, what are some of the favorites, the most popular menu items?
Our hand-breaded chicken fried steak. I
Okay.
get my meat daily from Grand Zine's
Okay.
meat market. So we hand-bread our chicken fried steak and our pork cutlet. People don't have a pork cutlet. It's just like the same cut as a chicken fried steak, but pork. And so pork, my pork cutlet, you don't even need a knife. It is that tender.
Well,
That tender.
I was actually thinking that might be what I ordered for lunch because we were leaving our office and they heard we were coming here to film a video and they said, "Oh, you better order the pork cutlet."
Yeah.
So
And we're German.
it is true.
We're German, so some of our sides, we have homemade squash casserole,
And that is one of my favorites as well. I think I actually told Joy that. The other
homemade
day.
mac and cheese. It's all German recipes.
Uh-huh.
We have beets that we doctor up.
Uh-huh.
You don't see beets on a menu. A
Right.
customer said, Tammy, you need to get beets on the menu. I said, we ain't gonna sell no beets. I put it
I
on
bet
as
you
a
do.
side, and we sell so many beets. Homemade mac and cheese, homemade coleslaw, and our German potato salad is a huge, huge hit. People, they come out and they don't even get a meat plate. They just get all of our sides
sides.
because you can't
Sides.
find them.
Yeah.
A lot of people just open up cans and serve them. No, not us.
Yeah.
And our homemade desserts are the bomb.
Okay. Well, Joy, are you ready for lunch?
I think so.
All right. Me too.
Well, and I want to thank y'all
Yeah,
for
well,
coming out here.
Thank you for having us.
I'm no part of being a movie star, but I love y'all, and thank y'all so much.
Well, thank you. And where can people find you on Facebook or Instagram or social media if they want to get a hold of
and
you?
Instagram, Grain Bin Cafe and Store.
Okay, perfect.
And I post our live bands who's coming out here and other events that are coming out here.
Okay, great. Well, we'll see you guys next time on Tailgate Talk, and we're going to eat lunch at the Grain Bin Cafe and Store.
It's worth the short drive to Geronimo.
Sure is.
Thanks for tuning in today, and thank you to our guests for sharing their story.
Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll see you next time on Tailgate Talk.
We'll tell you things you might not know. Just stay a while, we'll make you feel at home.